Alright, smog, toxic air, hazardous gases. It is high time that we get a little more eco-conscious, especially if we want to create a pollution-free society. Now, many measures were and are being taken up by the government to achieve this. Even the NGT has acted tough against violators. But this is clearly not enough, with the case of Greater Noida West showing that the situation is worsening day by day. Chanakya Bhatia brings this story.
The menace of pollution has made life in Delhi NCR unbearable, and every day we hear about ever more drastic steps from the odd even plan to waste management rules being taken up to control pollution. But in the midst of all this, Greater Noida West, an upcoming residential destination, is slowly turning into an urban desert with construction debris making steadily worsening air quality. A drive around the region reveals thick hanging dust and smog at the main hubs of the city even in the middle of the day, making breathing difficult for local residents.
There is a lot of construction work which is going on, and you can always see over here that whenever we are passing by from here, there is a lot of dust and smoke particles which we always inhale and breathe, and because of which my family, and they are suffering with health issues.
Dust, if I say particularly for me, it's a health issue. It's creating a health issue also because I'm having dust allergy. So every second day I have to go and consult the doctor.
As far as I think that NGT is sleeping, right? They wake up after 6 months, they will issue a notice that, people have to cover the buildings with this green clothes and all. Then after there is no monitoring.
In December last year, the central government had come out with directions for pollution control and improving ambient air quality in Delhi NCR. This was aimed at reducing pollution from construction through careful handling and storage of material. But in Greater Noida West, construction material lies out in the open at project sites even as developers deny responsibility.
If you are doing construction by precast or MY shuttering, so you don't create any pollution there. So it doesn't need any Hessian cloth or that cloth. The moment you complete the structure, it is not required because the finishing is from the interior work. But when you are doing a conventional construction from outside, and there is a hauling of materials, exchange of other things, there it is required.
In the past, the NGT had come down heavily on builders from Greater Noida West for environment norm violations. And while steps were taken to safely handle construction debris, it was temporary, and today the situation has clearly worsened. The amount of dust pollution in the region has raised alarms, and home buyers across the region are coming together to urge the authorities to take action. It can be clearly witnessed that the directives laid down by the National Green Tribunal last year are not getting fully complied by the developers in Greater Noida West region. It is high time that the developers and the authorities should come together and act on this issue, because in near future, Greater Noida West will be the new residence for thousands of home buyers. With camera person Manoj, this is Chanakya Bhatia for NDTV.